time is running out for TikTok's US operation to find the alternative arrangement before the app gets banned. And Chinese officials, we understand, are exploring a potential sale of of TikTok US to the world's richest man, Elon Musk. That's according to Bloomberg sources. For more on the story, we're joined by Tamlin Basin, tech analyst over at Bloomberg Intelligence. So this is a pretty incredible story that if Elon Musk, who owns X, can get his hands on TikTok US, can you imagine the advertising and information sway that he would have? What do we know about the potential for the sale to Elon Musk?
Yeah, sure. So this is pretty fast moving. It comes out of Bloomberg News reporting that the Chinese officials are the ones who are exploring a potential sale to Elon Musk. And I think it's key to note that we don't yet know whether ByteDance, TikTok's owner, is engaged in those discussions. But we know is that Chinese officials might consider this as a potential bargaining chip as they ramp up for how to deal with President Donald Trump in his second term with incoming tariffs. But what we don't know is how advanced these discussions are and whether it's going to be enough to sort of stave off the impending ban of TikTok, which would take effect on January 19th. So that'd be one day before President Trump takes over as president. So right now we're sort of waiting to see how much substance there's the discussions, and is it going to be enough to sort of get a reprieve of that impending ban?
I mean, it just shows the immense power that Elon Musk has had since getting closer to President-elect Donald Trump. Tamlin, I think the point you make about China pushing this being a really interesting one, does it kind of suggest that ByteDance's fate when it comes to U.S. TikTok isn't in its hands anymore?
Yeah, well, I think if you actually look at why we're in this position overall, it is potentially because of China's influence over that app. That is because of all the sensitive user data that Chinese officials potentially had access to. So we always knew that China sort of had a hand in ByteDance and TikTok. So I do think it shows us that maybe if China was very invested in moving forward with a potential sale, that it might be able to get some things done. But I still do believe that ByteDance is going to have some say in this. And more importantly, I think it's also clear that we don't yet know whether or not this TikTok algorithm would be included in that potential sale. And that's something that Chinese officials have said over and over, that they don't want to see that sold. They see that as a piece of sort of national sense of security, that algorithm. So I think there's a lot of things that we're waiting to see further reported.
So many questions and literally 5 days to go into the ban. Tamlin, thank you so much for joining us. Tamlin Basin from Bloomberg Intelligence. We'll have more of your front pages coming up on your Bloomberg Brief.